two stories for you. One is from Tigray and the other is from Amhara region. Another round of airstrikes is being reported on Tigray. This time, Agula town has been targeted, which is situated to the north of Mekelle. What was the target in Agula town? Secondly, TDF fighters have shared their pictures from a place which is the entrance to Kombolcha. It means that they have managed to get close to Kombolcha while Ethiopian government, Amhara regional government, their news sources are denying TDF's control of Dasi. TDF has advanced from Dasi towards Kombolcha. I'll show you pictures. Firstly, viewers, another round of airstrikes on Tigray. Today was the 11th time that airstrikes were conducted on Tigray. This time, Agula town has been targeted by these airstrikes. Ethiopian government has issued a statement about these airstrikes. Ethiopian government says that a training center of TPLF fighters has been targeted and TPLF members were recruiting and training fighters at this center. We do know that there was a military base of Ethiopian National Defense Force in Agula. On the 3rd of November, when Tigray forces attacked ENDF bases in Tigray, Agula base was one of the ENDF bases which was attacked by TDF fighters, and fighting happened there in Agula, in Adegrat, in Mekelle at ENDF bases. So there is definitely an Ethiopian National Defense base, military base in Agula, which was being used by Tigray fighters. So far, Tigray backed news sources have not confirmed that any training center of TDF has been hit. But Ethiopian government claims that the attack targeted a training facility of TPLF fighters. So airstrikes continue, viewers. But despite these airstrikes, TDF is moving, it's advancing. If these airstrikes were meant to weaken TDF, it's not happening because TDF was near Marsa in Amhara when this new offensive started, airstrike started. From Marsa, they have managed to enter Dasi. In fact, they have gone past Dasi and a few minutes ago, TDF fighters shared their pictures from a place 20 kilometers away from Dasi in southern direction. So airstrikes are not working. They're not producing results. In the short term, they're not producing results. We are not seeing any change in battlefield positions, in territorial gains. There is no change. In fact, TDF is gaining more ground. Secondly, viewers, while Tigray news sources and Ethiopian government-backed news sources are issuing conflicting statements about Dasi, TDF has advanced from Dasi towards Kombolcha. Distance between Dasi and Kombolcha is around 20 kilometers. And Tigray Defense Force members, TDF fighters, have covered this distance. They are at the gates of Kombolcha. Pictures are being shared of TDF fighters showing their presence close to Kombolcha town. You can see the pictures on your screen. You can see Kombolcha written in the background as well. Fresh pictures, pictures of TDF fighters. TDF fighters were not seen in Kombolcha since the start of this war. So we have no reasons to doubt these pictures. Pictures are definitely from Kombolcha, from entrance to Kombolcha. Pictures are of TDF fighters. So TDF fighters have managed to reach Kombolcha. It was almost impossible to hold on to Kombolcha if you had lost if you have lost Daisy. If you lost Daisy, it's very difficult to hold on to Kombolcha, viewers, and that is what's happening. Though so far, Ethiopian government, Amhara regional government, they are not acknowledging that TDF is in control of Daisy. They say TDF fighters have been pushed out of Daisy, have been pushed out towards Kombolcha because they have reached Kombolcha. So Daisy is a little, you can say, volatile because TDF is trying to consolidate its control of Daisy. TDF is clearing the remaining militia members and ENDF elements in Daisy. But at the same time, TDF is advancing towards Kombolcha. In fact, it has reached Kombolcha. Is TDF in full control of Kombolcha? That remains to be seen. Like situation is fluid in Daisy. We'll have to wait for a few hours for a confirmation about Kombolcha coming under full control of TDF or otherwise. Kombolcha is also strategically very important, very significant. It has an airport, it has an industrial park, an oil depot as well. So Daisy, Kombolcha, these are two very strategic gains. Though it will take some, TDF will take some time to consolidate its control of Daisy and Kombolcha. Amhara government today released a statement. It released a call for mass mobilization. It's calling upon Daisy residents as well to fight, but civilians must be protected, and street fighting can lead to civilian casualties. So far, network, internet are cut off. We have not been able to reach to the people in Daisy, in Kombolcha. So it's a bit difficult to get real picture of these places. But what we have seen over the past 48 hours, it seems that TDF is consolidating its gains in Daisy and Kombolcha because ENDF and Amhara forces lost strategic places close to Daisy, high places, mountainous places. Once they lost those places, then it became difficult for them to hold on to Daisy, and gradually I think they had to withdraw from Daisy. More pictures of ENDF soldiers are being shared withdrawing from Daisy. Amhara militia members, we don't know about them, how many of them are in Daisy, how many have left Daisy. But most sources are saying that TDF is clearing Daisy. Amhara news sources say TDF has been pushed out of Daisy, but you see that they have shared their pictures from Kombolcha. So TDF has made gains on this front, Daisy, Kombolcha. Now, can it consolidate its gains? That remains to be seen. Thank you for watching.